Good afternoon, this is Private Practice and this is Jo Muirhead. It is Wednesday the 24th of January 2018 and I'm melting! Oh my god, it is so friggin' hot and humid! And I have the fan blowing in the breeze. And now it goes away. It'll come back in a minute and you'll be all distracted by the blowing of my hair in the film. Anywho, how's your week been? Can you believe we're already at Wednesday? So Monday I shared with you a video from the top of the Blue Mountains at Blackheath where I was watching a storm come in. It was friggin' hot then too. And yesterday I was exhausted. I was on the train. I think I did 5 hours of delivery while I was in the city yesterday. So whew, I was pooped. So I just put up a bit of a summary of what my day had been. And today I'm really grateful that I've been able to work from home, that I've been able to be a little bit slow, and being slow is about being kind to me and about making sure that I am not pushing myself so friggin' hard that I get a migraine or get sick or hurt myself in any way. But it is really, really hot and it's Wednesday. And here in Australia this week on Friday we are having a public holiday, so it's a 4-day week and I still need to apprehend myself and go, I need to do 5 days worth of work in 4. That's not helpful. I used to do that a lot and that's still some leftover stuff from feeling the need to be on and push and push and push all the time, but it's just not healthy. Nobody else expects it and everybody else gets a day off. So last weekend I didn't work. That was a challenge for me. There may have been some withdrawal symptoms that were akin to other types of withdrawal on Sunday afternoon. And this weekend I am looking for a 3-day weekend where I don't work. But it's just come to my attention that I'm going to be losing the right arm in my business for the next 5 working days. Well, that's not true because Friday is a public holiday. But when your team members want to take time off, especially somebody like your practice manager or your right-hand person, you're the person who knows exactly how to keep you on track and how to make sure that you stay on task, I just got really anxious knowing that Sophie's not going to be here until next Wednesday, because I actually said, see you Tuesday, have a great weekend, enjoy what you're doing. Meanwhile, on the inside, I'm going, oh my God, do you really need to go? And she goes, oh, I won't be back until Wednesday. And there was just like this silence. And I was like, hell's bells, how do I manage another 2 days without you next week? That's when you know you've got really awesome team members and people who you rely on and you can trust to do the work the way it needs to be done. I've been a part of another conversation in the last couple of days where people are feeling let down by their staff and their team members. They're feeling like they're not performing or they're not taking initiative or they can't trust them. And I know trusting Sophie's been really, really hard because I was totally not expecting my previous practice manager, Natalie, to resign. And that felt like I'd been kicked in the stomach. It was like a horrible breakup with my very first boyfriend. And I've had that level of mistrust, like, when's she going to leave? When's she going to leave? And a part of this conversation that I've been aware of as well with some people in my world, it's everybody kind of on tenterhooks around really key people in their business out of this fear of, what if they're not going to stay? What if we invest all this time and energy and effort and they just leave? And it's horrible. It's a horrible way to work and it's a horrible way to try and run your business. And you end up putting so much pressure on yourself to be the best boss and give them the best stuff and the best opportunities. But that's not ever going to work. So we need to get more sophisticated and socially and emotionally aware of what we need from our people to make them key people and to make them want to stick. And if they don't stick, okay, the world's not going to fall apart. You might fall apart for a little while. I did. But I didn't stay on the ground and I didn't stay in the fetal position. And that what felt like was going to be a really horrible breakup ended up being an amazing opportunity and an incredible person has come into my business. So I'm going to find the next few days without Sophie really tough, because instead of all of my emails being forwarded to her and instead of my voicemails being forwarded to her, they're all coming to me. Awesome. Ha ha ha. I will continue to screen my calls because that is the point of having my own phone, is that it has a voicemail system on it, and I expect my voicemail system to answer my calls, and then I will call you back. So how am I going to look after myself in these next few days while Sophie's not here? Well, I'm not going to try and get my inbox to zero. That's never happened, let me assure you. I'm going to do the things that need to be done. I'm going to identify the 3 things each day that must be done that no one else can do but myself. I'm going to continue to be aware of who's around me and who can help me do things, and I'm going to continue to plan for the things that need to be done next week, because I have a huge week next week. I'm presenting for ACAP. I've got some time with my inner circle ladies. Nicola's coming up from Mildred. Yay! I have got some really full-on days of delivery as well. So I need to be ready for that and not trying to catch up from this. So in order to not play catch up next week, it's not about trying to get everything done this week. It's about making sure that I am only doing the things that need my attention, and that I'm planning, and that I'm on top of the things that need my attention right now. So Sophie, I'm going to miss you. Have a wonderful, wonderful time with your family. Anthony's coming to work with me tomorrow. Woohoo! So I won't be here by myself. We may have a fight for the sit-stand desk. I wonder who will win. Anywho, I hope you're all doing extremely well this week. I am looking forward to talking to you further. And if you are on the East Coast in Australia watching this video, please find somewhere refreshing to spend a couple of hours today. Bye.